few short days ago, all was looking rosy for Islamabad United. Unbeaten in 5, the reigning champions could do no wrong.
And it's been won convincingly again by Islamabad United, who look the real deal.
But how things change.
Does that go down Third's throat? That goes down Third's throat. And that'll close the night out with a comprehensive win by the home side.
Now, after 2 defeats in a row, the chasing pack are eyeing top spot and Islamabad United are looking nervously over their shoulder. Tonight, they take on a Quetta Gladiators side who are hot on their heels and in red-hot form.
This is the biggest defeat ever in HBL PSL history in terms of balls remaining.
Can Islamabad United stay at the top of the table with a victory? Or can Quetta continue their charge and overtake them at the summit? Don't go anywhere. This promises to be a classic. A pleasant evening here in Lahore as we head into match 23. And it's Islamabad United, the team that lost yesterday, and they are up against a very strong Quetta Gladiators. Hello and welcome on Pitchside. Great to be back here. Islamabad United have now lost 2 in Lahore, whereas Quetta Gladiators have won 3 on the trot, so they're definitely the informed team. Islamabad United started things really well, but just not a bit of momentum coming into Lahore. So should be interesting to see how this encounter goes. I've got with me Amir Suhail and Martin Guptill. Amir, speaking of Islamabad United, like I said, they started off really well. They won like 5 on the trot, and suddenly they come to Lahore and they've just lost 2 games. And what is it about them? They've made a lot of changes as well.
You know, when you have your combination going and you winning the matches, you don't have to make so many changes. You only ring few changes given the conditions, 1 or 2 maximum. But they have made quite a few changes and now they find themselves in a spot of bother. Now they'll be chasing and you'll see there'll be more changes for this evening's game as well. I think they have to revert back. They have to think about what was the winning way for them. Yes, according to the conditions here in Lahore, they're supposed to make 1 or 2 changes, not more than that.
Guppy, I mean, one theory is that, you know, you like to test out your bench strength. That's what teams say when they're making all these changes. But how many is too many?
Well, yeah, they have chopped and changed maybe a little bit too much, but I think at the end of the day, when you win 5 games in a row, then you have a week off. You can lose that momentum that you have, and you know, while rest is great as a player, sometimes you just want to keep playing. And unfortunately, it came at a time where they may have needed a couple of days, but having 5 days, they've just seemed to lose that momentum. Guys getting out of rhythm and things like that. And then obviously an injury last night to their captain. You know, who knows what's going to happen there, whether that's going to make an impact on their team and how they play their cricket. But we'll wait and see about that. And, you know, they just need to go and find that rhythm back and get back into winning ways.
Quetta is looking really good though. They've got momentum right behind them, winning 3 on the trot.
Well, Lahore has been very kind to them. I mean, ever since they have come to Lahore, the outlook of that team has changed. And now they are in a winning habit.
Yeah, they've got 9 points on the board. Quetta Gladiators, Islamabad United still on 10 points because remember they started their campaign really well. But one thing that has really stood out for Quetta is their bowling.
Yeah, it certainly has. They've been fantastic. I mean, Karam's been amazing with the new ball, hasn't he? And we saw Amir not playing the other night, and he took the mantle of the opening bowler and the lead bowler for them, and he did a fantastic job. And they'll be looking to him again tonight to, you know, continue that form and hopefully take a few more wickets in the power play.
Khurram Shahzad has been outstanding for Quetta Gladiators, Amir.
I think the best thing about Quetta Gladiators is the bowlers finally realized the batters are not confident to put big runs on the board. They said, okay, we'll do the job and make it easier for you guys. And that game, they played here and defended 160 or 70 runs. I think everything changed from there on. Bowlers, they've been winning the games for them. And Khurram has been absolutely brilliant. The new ball, he looks to pitch the ball up. And in his second spell, he shot in the length.
All right, there you go then. We are ready with the all-important toss. It's over to Arooj Mumtaz, who's out there with the 2 captains.
Welcome to the middle, everyone here in Lahore. A beautiful evening, but an even more beautiful initiative by the PCB. I've got this golden ribbon as the PCB takes support and spread awareness for childhood cancer awareness, and we'll be celebrating and supporting that cause tonight. It is the exchange on coin toss. I've got the two captains, home team captain in Quetta Gladiators, Saud Shakil, stand-in captain in red, Salman Ali Agha for Islamabad United. I've also got Ziaur Rahman here with me, a 7-year-old childhood cancer survival hero with us, and Roshan Mahanama to make sure all the boys behave tonight. So you've got the coin? Let's go.
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call.
If it's tails.
Bit of a hiding show, but it is a tails.
अच्छा मैं जीत गया
Confusion sorted. Saud now knows he wins. Saud क्या करेंगे?
हाँ बॉलिंग करें पहले हम लोग
कोई खास वजह?
ये है कि पिच आज बहुत बेहतर लग रहा है, मेरे ख्याल से ये सेम रहेगा दोनों इनिंग में, तो मुझे लगता है कि चेस करना बेहतर रहेगा।
लॉर, आप लोगों के लिए खास करके एक हैप्पी हंटिंग ग्राउंड रहा है पिछले 4 मैचेस में, एक वॉश आउट के अलावा 3 बैक टू बैक विंस। उससे कितना कंफर्ट है क्योंकि उसमें आप लोगों ने चेंजेस भी नहीं किए?
हम देखें बिल्कुल हम जो कंडीशंस थी वो हमें सूट करी और हमने उसको बहुत अच्छे से यूटिलाइज़ किया। कोशिश करेंगे कि आज भी एक अच्छा मैच खेलें।
बैटिंग की परफॉर्मेंस देखें तो अगर थोड़ा सा देखें डेप्थ में तो सिर्फ फिन और आपके 1-1-50 है, मिडिल से उस तरह का सपोर्ट नहीं मिला, हालांकि कैमियोज खेले गए, वो कुछ थोड़ा सा आपको लगता है कि चीज़ बेहतर हो सकती है?
नहीं, मेरा ख्याल है कि कभी कभी आप इसको दूसरी तरीके से भी देख सकते हैं। अगर सब चिप इन कर रहे हैं तो वो ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, ना कि कुछ 2-3 लड़के फॉर्म में हो। तो मैं समझता हूँ सबका चिप इन करना ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है मेरे लिए।
एनी चेंजेस?
हम 2 चेंजेस हैं। आज कुशल थोड़ा सा अच्छा फील नहीं कर रहे थे, तो कुशल की जगह जेमिसन आ गए और जिशान की जगह हसीबुल्लाह खेल रहे हैं।
चलें, go well then. Saud obviously is saying that he's obviously gone in the same changes. I asked him with 250s up the order, Finn Allen himself, and if there's any little bit of thing that you would like in terms of middle order runs. He said all of them chipping in, so that's good. Happy hunting ground for him. The bowlers have stuck to the plans, and he also said he will be bowling first. There are 2 changes which he mentioned. Then stand-in captain for Islamabad United. पहले ही पूछ लेती हूँ, कितने changes हैं आज?
5
याद है?
नहीं।
ठीक है, ये बताएं, शादाब ने उस दिन कहा कि चेंजेस इसलिए हैं क्योंकि आप लोग बेंच को भी रोटेशन में लाना चाह रहे हैं। क्या आपको लगता है कि वो अब हो चुका है और ये भी इस वक्त रोटेशन का हिस्सा है कि अब स्ट्रैटेजी वाइज हो रहा है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल हम बेंच को भी प्ले में लाना चाह रहे थे, लेकिन कुछ लीगल्स भी है जो हमको लुक आफ्टर करने हैं गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, क्योंकि लास्ट मैचेस जो होते हैं वो काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट रहते हैं टू गो टॉप और क्वालिफाई फॉर द प्लेऑफ्स। सो हमें कुछ लीगल्स भी हैं जो लुक आफ्टर करने हैं, तो इसलिए भी इतनी चेंजेस हैं।
Happy hunting ground, not so much for you guys. You guys have only won 1 out of the 7 games in Lahore. Is that basically maybe a lack of adaptation of what the pitches have been like?
Not really, वो just हम इस टाइम मेरे ख्याल से अभी उतने अच्छी एग्जीक्यूशन नहीं कर पा रहे जितनी अच्छी करनी चाहिए फॉर लॉन्गर पीरियड। अगर वो करेंगे तो आई थिंक वी आर गुड enough team to beat any team in the world.
Now you've been put into bat. You probably had a look at the surface. What do you think is a safe score here batting first?
तो भी मुझे अभी तक उसे आइडिया नहीं हुआ पहले बैटिंग करते हुए कितना अच्छा चला, लेकिन एक्सेस करेंगे कंडीशन को, लुक लगा गुड विकेट, लेकिन पहले असेस करेंगे फिर देखेंगे कितना चेज टोटल कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पे 170-80 मेरे ख्याल से अभी तक यहाँ पे उस तरह चेज हुआ नहीं है, सो इसके राउंड देखने की कोशिश करेंगे।
All right then, Salman, thanks for chatting to us and go well. Yeah, he's obviously mentioned that the changes have been coming thick and fast for him, but they are bench strength as well as conditional. Yes, the track record isn't according to his favour, but he'll look as stand-in captain to make amends. The bowling unit has been doing well. The news from the centre, if I can remember this, as the Quetta Gladiators have won the toss and they will have a bowl first.
Well, Quetta are bowling first, but it's going to be hard to remember all these changes. Guppy going with Islamabad United. They've gone in with 6 changes.
Yeah, that's a fair few, and obviously Shadab is out with an injury, so Salman Agha takes over there. But we see Jason Holder come back. We see Shazad come in as an all-rounder. Mohammad Nawaz back in the side. Salman Irshad coming back in. Haider Ali coming back in, and Andreas House coming back in as well. So bit of a mouthful, but it looks to be a pretty strong lineup here for Islamabad tonight.
Absolutely. They've gone in, of course, with that extra seamer option. Quetta Gladiators, 2 changes for them as well. Amir Jamieson comes in and Hasibullah, the wicket-keeper.
I think Jamieson is a good, I think, pick for this particular game. What we have seen in the last game, whoever digs the ball slightly short gets the purchase. So I think this move has a potential. Other than that, they've been doing well.
Absolutely. They've even got Abrar Ahmed, who's always done well for them. Despite the conditions, he's been quite successful in Lahore. Now, these 2 teams have met before and in the last few years as well. Let's find out what their record says.
Quetta ahead.
Quetta Gladiators versus Islamabad United. It's been pretty neck-to-neck overall, where Islamabad has won 10, Quetta Gladiators has won 9. But since the start of 2021, Islamabad United has been the team that has won 6 against 2 from Quetta Gladiators, and that was head-to-head for you. All right, then, in case you guys have just tuned in, Quetta Gladiators have won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. They've made 2 changes. Islamabad United has made 6. It's going to be a cracker of a contest, but we'll take a short breather and see you guys on the other side. Well, Quetta Gladiators going in with a couple of changes, and then they won the toss and they have elected to bowl first as well. Now, we've seen how important lengths are in these conditions as a bowler, but the first 6 overs perhaps as a batter has been, if you keep your eye in and if you're at the crease, that's one thing that we've seen, that you can get runs. That's how the Lahore pitch has played so far in this HBL PSL. Is it going to be any different? Let's find out from 2 fast bowlers who are out there, Dominic Cork and Waqar Yunus.
Well, we're back on pitch number 6, and we're about 4 or 5 over. Waqar Yunus is with me from where we were the other night. Just to let you know that the temperature has definitely got a little bit cooler, so that's going to be comfortable for the players. And the size of the boundary is exactly the same, 65 metres. Waqar Yunus, though, but you've picked up something that we need to tell everybody at home. The differences in the colours from the other day to today.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks that we played on this surface, and when we first played the first game, remember, first game was played when we here in Lahore was a pitch on your left, which is a lot greener. And now, because we have been playing on the square also, we're running around, and it's gone little bit browner now. It's no more green tinge. But the only thing which is a concern for me is that, yes, it's gone dry, it's gone a little bit browner, but have a look at this. Have a look at this bit. You know, that's what my issue is, that these cracks have still got grass on it. So I'm not sure if this is going to play like a belter, but we might just do a little bit from those areas where there is a bit of grass there. So uneven might come into play.
Right. We talk about this. Let's talk about fast bowling, and we're going to put together a little montage of some good quality fast bowling. I want to come to one of the best yourself to say what are they doing right and how can they get better.
I think they just read the pitches really well. They know there is bounce in the pitch and use that bouncer. I'm so happy that now the bowlers are using that bouncer and they bowl quickly, and it is Haris Rauf, Elzari Joseph, not really letting the batters breathe. And if you look at the other side of it, with the new bowler, a smart bowler comes in like Khurram Manzoor, and he bowls a full length, an awkward length for a batter to either go forward or back, and they've been stuck in the crease. So this pitch has got plenty for the pacers.
So if you're listening, pitch it up with the new ball. It's a decent pitch to bowl on. Let's see who wins tonight. This should be a really good wicket to play on.
A lot of talk on the cracks and the length that you should be bowling. I mean, Ahmed, this is your hometown. What do you make of these conditions?
Well, the pitch report was quite comprehensive, but I just want to add something for the benefit of aspiring cricketers. You know, when you look at the pitch and it has grass, if it's dry, lighter in colour, that's a batting wicket. You do not need to be afraid. You know, the ball is not going to do much. You can hit through the line, everything. Yes, if it's in darker colour and has grass on it, it means there is some moisture. It'll deviate off the surface. Then as a batsman, you have to be alarmed and stay alert.
All right, alarmed and stay alert is the message that we have. Quetta Gladiators, then Abrar Ahmed, despite the fact that these are, you know, seamer-friendly conditions, he's been a standout performer.
Yeah, he's done really well, hasn't he? He hasn't given any width, which we've seen on this wicket, that if you bowl width, you're going to get hurt. He's bowled within the stumps. He's bowled all of his change-ups, all different balls. He's got the seam-up ball, the off-spinner, the Karen ball. and they seem to be working for him. He's taken a couple of wickets, caught it slip with the carom ball and the seam up delivery, and he's just held the batsman at bay for a while. So he's done really well for his captain, and he'll be looking to do that same thing again tonight to the Islamabad United batters.
Absolutely. Talking about Abrar Ahmed and how good he's been. He's just been very smart as well, skillful with his bowling.
I think he has used angles quite nicely. In first couple of games, he was hit over mid-wicket. Then he was just angling the ball towards the pads, denying the batsman to free his arms, and then he pushes the ball outside the off stump. That's smart.
Khurram Shahzad, again, one of the guys who's understood where he needs to be bowling in these conditions.
Yeah, he's been very impressive, hasn't he? Especially with Muhammad Amir being out last game, he really stood up and just bowled a really tight line, got the ball swinging. Guys tried to take him down, and they just played probably wrong shots at wrong options at the wrong time. So, he put the Multan Sultans on the back foot in this game, and lovely nick off there, which every fast bowler loves, and nip one back, hit one on the pads. It's the perfect 1-2 punch, isn't it? And he's bowled really, really well.
Absolutely. He's made the most of these conditions as well, but it's time to hear from our experts now what they have to say with their expert predictions. All right, Islamabad or Quetta?
I'm going to go with Islamabad because their lineup today is quite convincing.
All right, convincing. Is Quetta's lineup convincing? Or?
I think so. I'm going with Quetta tonight. I think they're on a roll. They're playing well all up and down the order. So Quetta's going to win tonight.
Okay, there you heard it from our experts. It's Islamabad and Quetta with our experts here. They've gone in with one side each. That was the expert predictions for you. All right, thank you so much for your thoughts, Amir and Martin. It should be a great game because both these sides are looking so good. Quetta is the team that is in form, and Islamabad has always been good with 10 points. Of course, they need to win this one. Nice crowd building up here in Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. As always, it's a pleasure to host games here. We're taking a short break. See you guys on the other side with all the live action.